about, but I
tell
saw
a
enough.
story.
But
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can say it.
All right. So I go over there to close out my tab at the
Okay.
spot.
Okay.
It's about maybe an hour left or something like that, but I didn't want to have nothing else to drink. I was getting my last drink because I had to drive. Responsibility, people. Responsibility. So I go to close out. I'm standing there. Girl who waited on us all night, Steve, is standing right there. Says nothing. Other people are standing there. They're chopping up, making drinks, doing all this stuff. Ladies walking back and forth behind the bar. I'm standing there. Dude looks up. Now, I've been standing here a good 3 minutes at this point. Dude looks up. White boy walks up. He's standing next to me. Sir, how may I help you? To the white dude. And I'm like, word? I said, really? I said, 2026, that's what we doing. And the dude looks at me. He's like, yo, I'm sorry, man. He goes, yo, I'm sorry. You know, it's Connecticut. And I was like, I grew up here. What are you talking about?
What?
And he's like, we both start laughing because it's just like, this is ridiculous. Like, I grew up here. Like, you know, this is wild. Like, I come back home to chill and motherfuckers act like I don't exist. And so me and him are talking. I said, yeah, that's crazy. I said, 2026, this type of crap is still happening. He's like, yeah, man, I know. And I was like, you from Newark? And he was like, almost like, hell no. And I was like, bro, I just told you I'm from here. Relax, chill. I was like, it ain't that bad here. Chill out. I said, you chilling on a rooftop. I said, chill out. And he's like, nah, I'm from New York. And he goes, but I really noticed this the most when I'm here in Connecticut. And I sat and I thought about it. I live in Jersey now. My service that I get at most places is pretty on par. Every place I go, people wait on me. Only when I'm in Connecticut, Norwalk, Stamford, Darien, I shouldn't even put that on the list because I'm barely there. Danbury, those are the spots I'm usually at. Bethel. I always get that I'm going to look past you to the dude standing next to you or the dude behind you. Lord & Taylor's, I'm happy it went out of business because I went to Lord & Taylor's, the one in Stamford, on right out in Long Ridge Road. The one that was right in the middle of that big one.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yo, I went in there to buy some stuff. This was before the Cancun trip all them years ago. So I had money. I was working 7 days a week. I had money to spend. I needed some shoes. I had the shoes in hand. Motherfuckers never looked up. I walked through the whole store. Older Puerto Rican cat. He had the brooch on his joint. He had the blazer and he had the glasses. He had his hair done like he was somebody rich. It was a Tuesday afternoon, gentlemen. I was shopping for shoes. You're working. How do you think you're better than me and ignore me? And he goes to an older black man and hands him a coupon. Now I'm standing next to him. You didn't pass me 5 times. You ain't hand me one coupon. I was like, I'm done. I'm out. And I leave. Now they're out of business. So I got my revenge. But yes, that happened Friday. The dude literally walked up. And they did not look up and acknowledge me at all. And they didn't acknowledge until he stood there that somebody wanted a drink.
Bro, I can't tell you how much that stupid shit happens to me, man. I'll never forget, dog. We went out, me, Shawnee D, Jay Price. We were in West Hartford. And I was up at the bar waiting to the drink, looking for the bartender or whatever. This he just literally ignored the fact that I was standing there. Now, a few different things that bothered me about that. For starters, y'all know I'm short. You know what I'm saying? So for a short dude not to get some attention, it's always like, yo, you don't see me standing here? But that's neither here nor there, right? But then the dude, like I had Sean and Jay standing right behind me. The dude standing next to me was like, he was like, yo, you don't see this dude standing here? Like he had to get the attention of the people behind the bar in order for them to pay attention to me. Now that dude was of Caucasian descent, but he still had to let them know that, I'm a waiting customer. I got paying money like everybody else. Why are you ignoring me? Yo, we laughed about that for about a solid 30 minutes. I kid you not. If you was to bump into one of them dudes right now, they would tell you about that story and how egregious it was. It was nuts.
It's ridiculous.
Oh man, that was garbage, bro.
It's ridiculous. That's what pisses me off. You are working.
Yeah.
Do your job. And then when I don't tip you, you got your face screwed up because you didn't want to wait on me.
And this is the thing. And that's the thing, Justin. I think subliminally, somewhere from media and something happened to people of different cultures and different descent that literally denounce Black people like they don't have money or that they're not going to tip them a certain way or something is a barrier with their customer service towards Black people. It's not something you're making up. Y'all both didn't make this up. I remember going into where was it? Was it Trumbull Mall, Apple?
Mm.
See, for a person that deals with service and customers so much when it comes to fitness or it comes to DJing and anything service, I don't care if a person has money or doesn't have money. It doesn't money around here is money. You go and you come. It doesn't matter. You can be broken spirit and dusty as hell. You can still be the cheapest ass person on earth with the most money. Don't matter. Trust me. I know them. Anyway, I was going to say something, but I'll leave it alone. So besides the point where, I think people have a big barrier and a big disconnect when it comes to Black people. They see them and they just mentally ignore them. Because I went to that Apple store and people got to understand, you got browsers and you got people that are looking to buy. I don't go to those stores not looking to buy.
Anytime I'm in a store now, I'm looking to buy. I don't have time to browse no more. I browse on my phone. If I want it the same day, I go in the store.
Well, that's why Amazon and everything is killing them. That's why Amazon's killing them. That's why Amazon's killing them. And that's why businesses are suffering because of customer service.
Yes, 100%. Because when I started finally making the money I always knew I was supposed to be making, I'm not going to sit here and hold you and act like I didn't have bad experience in Jerseys now that I'm thinking about it. I had an experience up there in the Garden, what is that, Garden State Plaza, they got two malls in Paramus. They got the Garden State Plaza and they got a Fancy Mall. Fancy Mall got the Gucci, the Prada, all of that, yada, 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 Neiman Marcus. And I went into, I think it was Neiman Marcus, and I wanted to buy me a pair of, like some Gucci loafers or whatever. And the same situation, some rainbow Spanish cat in there all drooling over Vanilla Zaddies in the shoe aisle, shoe section. These cats is looking at the clearance rack. I'm holding the $650 pair of Gucci drivers that I'm willing to pay cash for right now. Like, let's get it going. I know my size, I know what color I want. And turn around. And I hit them with the, wow, really don't want no commission. It's a Saturday. You're working. I'm here to spend money holding a Gucci driver in my hand. Looks like don't like money. Slam it down, turn and walk out. I hear somebody saying, oh, sir, I can help you. Too late. I've been staying here 10 minutes. You've been waiting on all these other people looking at the clearance rack. These are not clearance. This is full price. And you know what I did? I took my ass to the Gucci store. I walked in. Sir, how can we help you? I want a pair of Gucci loafers or drivers. Can you please show me where they're at? Right this way, sir. And they took me right over there. They asked me my size. We're going to have it up front for you. If there's anything else you want, just let them know. Whatever the lady's name was, let them know I helped you. I hope you have a nice day and enjoy your purchase. And that was it. I was in and out in 5 minutes. I waited 10 minutes at the Neiman Marcus. These are stupid. Like, your racism gonna cost you money.
They don't even know I don't think they know they're doing it anymore. So this is
I don't think so either.
I don't think they know. I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
I don't think when they do these trainings, and this is it, I should be teaching this for y'all, actually. I should be teaching this at big companies for y'all. That's what I should do. I'm gonna take my Black ass out there to these big companies and teach your staff how to treat everyone the same. Because there's a disconnect. There's something going on with the way you're teaching this to your staffs. It's too many. It makes no sense. It's too many people. You're losing too much money. AI's coming. AI's taking our jobs. People are crying. But let's be honest. Y'all are effing terrible at your jobs. You can't speak to people. You're making love on the phone, talking to nobody, scrolling to Instagram. Your boyfriend and your girlfriend is Instagram or TikTok. There's not a lot of people that have taught their kids to speak to people in their eyes and talk to them and have conversation with them.
I literally walk around trying to respect every person that I encounter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not good at customer service. I'm fucking exceptional at taking care of people. You know what I'm saying? From whatever job that I've ever worked at, So, I know how to treat people a certain way, man. And, I worked in sales. I wasn't a grimy salesman. I got my sales through customer service, which isn't necessarily the greatest way to go about it sometimes. But as long as somebody could walk away from the interaction feeling good about the interaction, that's the only thing I genuinely cared about. So, it's a respect thing, and you were disrespected in that moment by whoever this dude was from New York. that disrespected you 2 times because he don't know nothing about Norwalk. Yeah, it might look a certain way, but you show up in Norwalk in the 90s and find out what's happening. And I don't care from any hood. It was like that, especially where I lived.
Yeah, it
So,
was not
you know
the
what I'm
game.
saying? That being said, they don't call where I'm from Beirut for no reason. There was bodies being dropped all the time. Drug dealers it was all infested in the areas that I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? The police officers executed the drug dealer, and the drug dealer literally shut down my whole project for a whole weekend. Cops wouldn't even go up there. They were like, yo, go up there on your own regard. It was like that. So don't be out here trying to hate. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? And step into Bridgeport too. It's equally as crazy. But anyway, that's not important. I'm more on some stuff where I like to treat people the way they need to be treated, man. And it sucks when you go through those experiences, especially like you said in 2026.
For real.
I think, fellas, that customer service is a lost art. And I do think that there's a stigma of people that even are non-Caucasian descent that look at Vanilla Zaddy as like they need to be served first.
Yes.
I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm just saying I've seen it. Again,
It's true.
I'm observed from a certain area, right? So I see certain things from a different landscape. When I'm behind the booth, my eyes and stuff are all over the place. I can
They look
feel
at him
it.
like the savior because they pray to that white Jesus. That's the problem.
And it's been taught to them.
Especially if you from Central South America. I'll throw the continent in there too. They be on that sucker shit sometimes.
A lot of times. And they don't know I don't think they know they're doing it. But see, this is the
like
thing.
that a
See,
lot
this
of
the thing, y'all.
times.
See, this the thing. This the thing. I don't think we're not bashing anybody. I truly believe that you don't even know you're doing it no more. I don't even believe that you even know that you're doing it. That's why we're having this conversation. And we'll put this out. You're gonna get mad, you're gonna get upset, you're gonna get booty hurt, your ass gonna get tight. Pause.
I've been
No
brought up
pause.
to I Know Black.
Don't matter to me.
After that happened, I was like, yo, these walk around here with this, I Know Black. You don't want to wait on me, but guess what? I show up right now. They packing you up. Just being real, Steve.
I know this. This is what I do.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
I come in early.
We're supposed to be in this together.
I tip people early, and I tip people with money because people be saying words. Now, tip people with money extremely well early when it comes to barbershop, anything, because I want you to look at me immediately and know when I come through the door what time it is. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. See, that's how I have to do you. And again, I already know what customer service is and all this different stuff, but I got to come in and I got to pay and give you money early to let you know who I am. I do, because there's something that clicks their brain off all of a sudden. Now you ready to go.
Yeah.
And maybe it's this area, but I kind of know what time it is.
She learned a valuable lesson because the machine came up when I was paying the tab, and it automatically had the amounts there, and I had probably like 2-3 drinks. It probably was like $18, and it was like 20% was like $5. I'm not doing math right now. Either way, it was there, and most times I just hit it and walk away. I was like, oh, that's how you do me? $1. Boop. Let's keep it moving. So you don't get your full tip. You would have got a full tip if you had waited on me like you was waiting on me before you saw some cream show up at the spot. The whole spot at that point was chocolate. What are you doing?
And you don't know
which is why when it happened, I went and told everybody who was standing there, watch these clowns, because they just didn't wait on me. I said, how long I've been waiting there? And somebody was like, it's his effing birthday. What you doing?
Black dollars are one of the most, the black dollars are the most important dollars
they don't realize
you can
that.
get.
Ask Target.
The community makes brands
100%
for free.
Yeah.
The community is so dumb with that. So if you don't if you can easily cater to the black dollars, you know how much your company can go up in value by just talking to them and being friendly and customer service like you would treat anyone else. Is customer service struggling or deceased in 2026? How do you feel about that? I think it's segregated. I think it's conditional. I think it's conditional personally. I think it's conditional on sight of who they see versus.
It depends on where you at. Okay.
You know,
Depends on where you at too.
like this, but sometimes it makes me feel this way. But in a certain time, a certain period in our lives, right? We're in our 40s, certain period in our lives, there was a time in Manhattan where people wouldn't pick up black people while driving cabs. They
And
like
that's why Uber
purposely
changed the
avoid them.
game.
They would purposely avoid them, right? So
I know
from
black.
that
No,
level of
no Brooklyn. That's what they tell you. No Brooklyn.
from that level of disregard as a whole race, right? Disregard.
Yes.
It sometimes still happens, in the environments that we were in, where people just
Mhm.
assume that somebody else has money and assume that somebody else does not.
Yeah.
But when it comes to customer service and taking care of somebody, everybody is equal, and that's how you got to treat them, right? And that's how you're going to get the best tip. That's how you're going to have a great customer service experience because the dude that's sitting here in the collared shirt and the boat shoes with the shorts with no socks in the boat shoes, that dude could be broke as you know what I
Probably
mean?
is.
But the
Usually
cat
are.
the cat that walks out with the fitted, dressed to the nines, sneakers rocking, you know what I'm saying, and looking I guess urban, you judge immediately, right? You look at him and say, nah, he ain't paying. Let me help this dude before I help this dude. Nah, man,
Yep.
everybody's the same. And it's very unfortunate that people still live in that environment. We still deal with people that have that mentality. And you could either tip them. You could have not tipped her at all.
Exactly. She
You know what
could
I'm
have got
saying?
zero.
You could have got $0, but you gave her $1. You know what I'm saying? But you at least let her know about herself. And Mo, I can only imagine, some of the parties that you might have DJ'd and the stuff that you see. Um, you carry yourself with a level of professionalism, and you try and command a certain level. Not try. You command a certain
Do.
level of respect. You know what I'm saying? So they treat you that way because hey, you come with quality fucking music and you come with a level of expertise and customer service that is impeccable. You know what I mean? You make people's whole weddings. It's like knowing when to play certain music. We talked about this last episode, knowing when to play certain music, knowing what the crowd is supposed to feel at certain times, dropping music at a certain time that make everybody go, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's about. So it's all about how you carry yourself from all perspectives, man. Justin, you did what was right. Told that chick, yo, take that. Yep, you get $1 for your service.
Yep.
And she was foul for thinking that,
And she
you
was
should have gave
cool
such.
before that.
She
That's what I
was.
don't
She was
get.
cool. Yeah, she was cool. I'm kind of mad that I gave her an $8 tip.
It's ridiculous.